Hello and welcome to the 12-Minute Social Media Cash Machine. I'm Kim Walsh Phillips. It's my honor and privilege to be with you. Welcome to Module 1. So I wanted to go over first with what to expect. So each module will go through the module, which will focus on one tenet of the 12-Minute Social Media Cash Machine. You'll get in there the live training if you're watching live, and not the recording, of course, PowerPoint, and Q&A. We also have our Facebook group discussion of the week, question of the week. So the purpose of this is if you're going through this course live, you'll be chatting about it as it's happening. But for most of you, you're going to be going through this as a recording. And these Q&A Facebook questions of the week, you're to answer them in whatever week you're going through. And the idea behind this is you're going to find your question in our Facebook group, respond to it accordingly, and then we can use each other as a support group. So other people are going through it the same time as you, and they can also be offering feedback and insights on what's happening. Then we continue to have all year our live success coaching calls. So for whenever you go through this program, you have my live feedback every month about what's happening within your 12-minute social media cash machine, what's going amazing, what do we need to celebrate, what do you want to share, and any obstacles or challenges you might have. You know, things change within Facebook all of the time, so we want to make sure nothing ever gets you stuck. You're never lost in the wilderness. Nothing's overwhelming. We are there for you to help you out. So the idea behind the Facebook group and our ongoing live Q&A calls is to make sure no matter what, you are going to be successful at this. And then we will offer challenge questions throughout, really challenging you to make sure, are you getting as much as you can out of this program? You also have your membership portal where your course is, and you already have some bonuses in there. But that's where all of these PowerPoints will be as PDFs for you, so you don't have to take crazy notes. You're going to get a copy of all these presentations as well as all of the videos. All right. So as a recap on what does this program include, well, it's the 6 modules. This module is a 10,000 fans in 3 days module. We'll also go over how to optimize your Facebook page to get the most leads possible. Module 2 will be the Rainmaker template, how you're going to get in the leads that will pay you the most amount of money and will automatically convert to sales. The Ultimate Profit Growth Multiplier. This is how you're going to bring people in off of Facebook into your system. The Instant Cash Machine, how we're going to get them from Facebook lead to a cash paying customer. That module will be how to turn that on autopilot. We have systems that work for you, whether you are in B2B, B2C, your brick and mortar, your national target, your worldwide target, you have just targeting your town. We'll show you what you're going to do with your thank you page to turn it into an instant cash machine. Then your authority engine is all about how do you get perceived as the ultimate authority in your market, so that when people come to you, they are ready to buy. They're not shopping you around. They're not going to be asking for a million references. They're not going to jump around the web trying to find something else and Google search your competitors. They're going to see you as the only option. And then number 6 is the 12-minute-a-day formula, because all of this is well and good, okay? Our time together today will be together for a while. You can't spend this much time every day going over your Facebook marketing results, right? You can't spend this much time every day figuring out what's working and what's not. After all, you have a whole business to run, right? So you have to make sure that what you do is getting you the highest return on investment in the least amount of time possible. So that module is all about taking everything that you've learned so far and putting it together in a simple 12-minute formula that you can accomplish every day to get the best result possible. All right, so that's our final one. So that's fantastic. And then at the very end, of course, as a reminder, we will create your Facebook ad for you. Take it all, learn it all, and then we will implement, and my team will create your ad for you. Moving on to module 1 today. 10,000 fans in 3 days. What you will discover: how to get Facebook fans for pennies on a dollar, how to turn your Facebook fans into active subscribers and your best customers, and how to generate buyers from Facebook at a profit. But before we jump into that, stop. We have to set up our Facebook page to be incredibly successful. So that way, when your Facebook fans are coming to you, you are generating profit from them. Very important, right? We can get all the fans in the world, but if we don't monetize them, there is no point. So we're going to go through first how you're going to set up your Facebook page so it's incredibly successful for getting in automatic leads. There's actually three places on your Facebook page that you could be getting Facebook leads right now and turning them into cash paying customers. And whenever I visit somebody's Facebook page, it's a client, it's a student, they are never, ever using all three spots. They sometimes are using one, but usually they're not using any. But there's three spaces that you could use in order to get the highest results possible. So let's go through that. But first, we want to set up our targeting correctly. So we don't want to show up like this guy, I want to buy you, want to sell you a used car. We don't want to be that guy, right? No way. We want to have value. We want to attract to us our perfect target customers. And if our perfect target customers can come from our fan base and we can get them as customers for free, all the better. But before you get those best customers, before you start turning those Facebook fans into profit, before you start building your empire and turning the faucet on these automated sales, we have to decide who we want as customers. Because I believe that real freedom, real prosperity comes from being able to control the amount of customers you bring in every day. You want to increase it, you can. You want to decrease it, you can. You want to determine how much revenue you want to bring in next month, you can. But real freedom comes from doing that with the people that you actually want to work with. Okay? So this program isn't just about increasing your revenue, increasing your fans, getting a lot more sales. It's about doing that with people you want to work with. That's really important because if you hate your customers, you're going to hate your business. This isn't about scaling a business you hate. This is about making it profitable and giving you a business that you love, okay? So that's why this step is really important. This is loving who you work with. It's going to help you be passionate about it and scale it easily. So you first have to choose your A-plus prospects. Now, a way to go about this is to go through your billing, you go to the top 10% of your billing, your profit, or those that you enjoy working with, okay? So you want to make sure it's those things. Are they giving you the top 10% of your revenue? Are they profitable? And do you enjoy working with them? Because this guy, we say about him, forget about it, right? We don't want to work with him. No way. So that being the case, you want to make sure that you're spending your time working with people that you actually want to work with, right? Because if not, then we're going to spend our times working with people that we can't stand, and that is terrible. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So we're going to make sure that we continue to work with the folks that make the most sense. They're profitable, they're enjoyable. When you think about who that is, and when you go through this module, again, or right now, jot down, who are you thinking about? Who do you enjoy when you get that phone call from that customer? When you get that email from that customer? Who is it that you really enjoy working with, that you want to work more with? Who is the most profitable? There's actually a fantastic book written by one of my clients that I adore, and it's called The Pumpkin Plan. And it's all about building your business upon the customers that you love working with the most. Fantastic way of looking at it, and that's the same formula. We want to look at who's the most profitable that we actually enjoy working with. There's no high refunds there. They're not using our customer service support staff so much. They're the folks we want to focus on. When you've determined who this is, you then want to ask them one question. You want to ask, what's one thing you would like to learn more about blank? Now, this can be your industry, so I might do, what's one thing you'd like to learn more about Facebook marketing? If you're in fitness, it might be, what's one thing you would like to learn more about getting in shape, or about losing weight, or getting healthy, or getting ready for, bikini season. You just have to ask one thing, right? One thing. They only have to tell you one thing. And this helps open up a dialogue to uncover what your target market is looking for. This is all that foundational stuff that's going to set us up for success in the whole rest of the program. Because what we're going to do is use it to create our valuable asset. We call this our juicy carrot. Okay, call it our juicy carrot because we want the bunnies to come running because they multiply and they want to bite on it. When we do create our juicy carrot, we're doing this in a way that people will want to bite on it and give us their contact information. That is step one of the system. And this is a valuable asset that you're going to offer. It's a guide, a webinar, an ebook, a gift certificate, a video series, a list of resources. It has to be something, the gift certificate twice, I really like that one. It has to be something that your audience feels is so delicious that they would be willing to pay you for it if it weren't free. It is free, okay? It is free because you're just going to get their contact information, but it has to be that thing. And that's actually going to be this week's challenge question. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Share in our Facebook group, and I'll post this later today so you'll be able to search for it. Share in our Facebook group is, what is your juicy carrot? I have one here, for example. What is your juicy carrot? So in a free report, it could be things like 7 things, steps, secrets to XYZ benefit. So 7 Facebook posts to increase comments, likes, and shares. How to XYZ thing. Like, or FAQs, the 20 most commonly asked questions, or even 10 most commonly asked questions. And you could simply put together a list of questions of when you tell people what it is you do for a living, what questions do they ask you about it? That can make a great report as well. Was this the easiest way to do it? It's 10 tools to XYZ benefit. So it could be 10 websites or apps. We did a Facebook post or did a giveaway one time, a juicy carrot, that was just 15 sites for free stock photography. So that was a valuable one. And it's other people's websites, which is great. You don't have to write a lot of content. You're just finding the resources. You're putting it together, and that's enough of a juicy carrot that people are willing to give you their contact information. So you can list things like 10 websites they want to use, or 10 apps they would find beneficial, or 10 places they could visit, or 10 people they might want to, that you see like the top 10 podcasts to listen to, or bloggers to read, or books, or 10 gadgets they would find useful. And the characteristics of this good juicy carrot are giving something of value. You want to give something of value to your market. You want it to relate back, of course, to what you're eventually going to sell them. You want it to be focused on your target market. You know, I might put something out there. I'm a big Disney fan, and I might put something, I could write a post and write a lead magnet pretty easily on the 10 hidden treasures inside of Disney. That has nothing to do with my target market. My target market are business owners who are successful who want to scale, right? So that is not, so that doesn't make sense. So what I have put out there has to be focused on your target audience. And it has to be so good that your prospects would pay for it. So resources to get this done, textbroker.com. What you can do if you want to use TextBroker is you decide you want to do 10 websites or 10 blogs or 10 resources. You could simply make a list of them, assign them in TextBroker, and TextBroker will write the piece for you and charge you about 10 bucks. So you get this piece done really fast. Or you could talk it out and you can use internet transcribers and they'll transcribe the whole thing for you. So just say like, you do the most commonly asked questions we're given are, and you say the question and like the answer to that is, and say the answer, and then just have internet transcribers turn it into an FAQ for you. Or Upwork.com. That's a freelancer site. You can hire someone to write it for you. Or Fiverr.com. People will do things on Fiverr. You can also use a landing page program to put it all together, and that's, we love lead pages. You get special bonuses if you go through our URL at tinyurl.com/leadpagesrocks. For those of you in our Powerful Professionals program, you already get lead pages included in your membership. Another great resource to get your questions asked of your audience is SurveyMonkey. You can use SurveyMonkey for free. You want to make sure you're collecting contact information. Here you want first name, your email address, because SurveyMonkey doesn't automatically do that. So you want to make sure you include questions in your SurveyMonkey. It's simply at surveymonkey.com. You get a URL here that you can then share on social media, on email, to your friends and family. Same thing, just ask what's one thing you're interested in or one thing you want to learn more about for your target market. And then for a link shortener, if you ever want to, you know, that long link that you might get from SurveyMonkey, tinyURL, and you can use this anytime, tinyURL or bit.ly, bit.ly. They're great ways to shorten links so you can share it more easily. You're not sharing it to people on email and it's this really, really long thing. So here's an example of one. 6 direct marketing principles that have to be applied to social media marketing, or you might as well set your money on fire, as most companies do. So that then becomes my juicy carrot. Now, I will show you in our time together today how this all ties together. We're just doing the resources, and you're going to be able to pull the pieces together. But remember, you need this foundational stuff. You're going to set this up first, and then you're going to get today's training and all the PowerPoints to figure, okay, that's why we need to do this first. We need to set up the foundation so when we send people to it, it's ready to go, right? You would never send people to a website before you had the website set up. That's what we're doing. We're basically setting up our Facebook house before we move forward. All right, so we have our juicy carrot created. We're now moving on to setting up your page. Now, if you already have a Facebook page, still pay attention to this section because this is really about optimizing your Facebook page. If you don't have one set up yet, this is also how to set up your Facebook page. So you want to go to facebook.com/pages and then click on Create Page. You then need to choose what type of Facebook page you want to have. You're going to have, most likely, if you have an individual, like my type of page, the Kim Walsh Phillips page, you're going to do public figure. If you're a large company, you're going to choose under company, organization, or institution. You're only going to choose local business or place if you're an actually local business or place. Like if you're a law firm and you only work with clients in the immediate area, or an accounting firm, or a gym, then you choose local business or place. The pages are set up differently, and you get different options if you're local or if you're national. So I want you to think about, of course, everyone has a location where they're located, but you choose local business and place only if you serve people only in your immediate area. The reason for that is it's kind of like Google listings. It's going to list your phone number, your address. You're going to show up to people in your local area. That makes sense if you're a local brick and mortar business, but if you're national, that doesn't make sense. So you're going to choose local only if that's the case. Now, if you've already set this up and you're like, I don't know if mine's right, I should change it, I did it wrong, that's fine, you can. Under your page, you can actually, your page settings, and we'll get there in a second, I'll show you that too, you can choose your category and you can change it. So if you set it up before, don't worry about it, Facebook lets you change it. Next page, I will have you do the little about. So here's where you're going to put information here, and I'm going to go even further in this in just a minute, but you're going to put a link to your juicy carrot right here, okay? That's why we have to set it up before we set up our Facebook page, because we need our juicy carrot to move forward. And then it also lets you change your URL. So I like to put something in here that's going to be specific to the business, and then we can save our info. It asks you to upload your profile picture, so that's where you put a profile picture, a headshot, your logo, if that's all you have right now. And then you could add to favorites if you want. That means it'll show up right when you turn on Facebook, which I always think is a good idea because this is your business page. And then it'll ask you to reach more people by advertising your page. Say no to this. You are not ready for that yet. That's like inviting people over to your house before you moved in. Blah, stop it. Make them stop. Get rid of that. All right, and then you have your page, okay? You're going to upload, you're going to create a picture, and I'm going to show you how to do this in a second, but you have to put a picture here on your Facebook page. So here's your profile picture, here's your cover photo. I suggest you use Canva or WordSwag, I'll go through those in a minute, to create your cover photo. Make sure you put a little button on it, something that looks like a button, because on your Facebook page, that is a clickable image when it's on mobile and when it's on desktop. And I visit so many people's Facebook pages, and none of them have this, but you can write a description in here of this image and give them a link to visit. All you have to do is click on your cover photo, click on the edit button, And then you can write a description of your cover photo and put a URL in here. If you don't have a Juicy Carrot yet, if you are just getting started, then simply put a link to your website. Put something there because you want to have put your phone number, put something. People click on your cover photo, give them a next step. You always want to take people through the steps of their decision-making process. Continue the relationship, like, oh, I'm interested in you. I checked you out. What do I do next? Give them your number, right? But if you have the Juicy Carrot, that's the ultimate thing to put there. If you don't, link it with something. Your website, your blog, your Contact Us page, your newsletter sign up, something, so you give them a next place to go. So the way this works on my page, I'll just hop back here for a second. You see this on my cover photo, you click on it, you come to the description, you click on the description, you're going to come over to a lead page that will collect your contact information. All right, it's another example of one of them. This is for a real estate firm. Again, download your free report, you click on it, you come to the URL that you can follow up with. The resources to get that done are canva.com. You could use thumbtack.com to hire somebody to do it for you, or wordswag.com in order to get that cover photo designed. We're setting all of this up so when we go and run our Facebook ad, for fans, there's places for them to go. If you don't put your Juicy Carrot on your cover photo, if you don't have your Juicy Carrot ready, then it's going to be really hard to get profit out of those Facebook fans. But if you have the Juicy Carrot there, then those folks can be opting in and buying things from you from the very beginning. Now, in later modules, we'll go through even more in depth on what does the landing page look like? What does the sales page look like? How do we optimize it even more? But put something on there right now as you're growing your audience, so that way you can begin to get more benefit from it. Another place I see that people are missing getting leads from, this is the second of the 3 places. I promised you 3 places. This is the second, is the call to action button. On your page, the call to action button is this blue button right on the right-hand corner. Facebook gives you a chance to send people away from your Facebook page to your website. Why do they let us do this? I have no idea. But they do, and the button is right there. Now, on mobile, it's really powerful because it runs across the entire page. So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of this call to action button. When you click on it, when you're on your business page, you're going to come to this, and it's going to say, test button, help people learn more, view insights, edit button, delete button. When you click edit button, this is where you can put your URL. You can send them to any website that you want. So again, I'm going to send them to my Juicy Carrot. Same Juicy Carrot I have on the cover photo. I'm going to put in my learn more button. So it's going to go there as well. Pretty cool too. Facebook shows you insights into that page, into what's happening in that button. So you can click view insights and see exactly how many people are visiting you. I had 26 people visit me visit our website through that button just this week alone. So I think that's pretty cool. And again, guys, those of you watching live, if you have any questions throughout, just go ahead and type them into your GoToWebinar questions box. If you're watching this as a recording, you have any questions, just post them in the Facebook group. We are here to help you. Okay, the third place that, you know what, there's 4. This is the third place that you can have a link, which I don't see people do, is in your About Us, in the story description. Now, on the, on public pages, a story, it could also be bio, it could be the About Us, this is the About. Again, I put the URL to my Juicy Carrot right at the end of my bio, right at the end of the About. You can also put it at the story and long description. Again, you go to About, then you go to Story, or your page might call it Long Description or Long Bio. Put the URL there as well. You want to give somebody, just like a great blog post would have multiple places for you to opt in, a great Facebook page is going to use all of the opt-in areas. It's the cover photo, the learn more button, the short description, and the long description. You want to have the URL to your Juicy Carrot in all of those places. For those of you watching, go ahead and type into the Q&A box right now and tell me, does this make sense? Do you understand what's going on? Say, just go ahead and type in, yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. If you understand, and if you don't, go ahead and post a question. All right, go ahead and type that into your chat box right now. Yes, I've got it. Right into the Q&A box. Okay, awesome. I see those yeses coming in. Fantastic. Michael, Katie, Crystal. Okay, cool. Now, question for you guys. Anybody see places where they could add links that they didn't have before? Do you have those all already, or are you learning about new places you can put links in right now? Let me know that in the chat box as well. Okay, cool. All right, now on to our 10,000 fans in 3 days. 10,000 ads in 3 days launch. So first, why Facebook fans? Well, you want the social proof. You want someone to visit your page and see thousands and thousands of fans on your page. You also want to get more referrals, and every time somebody joins your page, their friends and family will see it. So it's a way you can get automatic referrals in. You want to reach more people because that is going to make a difference in how many people you can serve throughout the world. And there are people who need you right now. They need to hear from you, and that helps you do that. And you can make more money from it. So that's a big one as well. So fantastic. Okay. So this is how it all started for me. I was really, really, really frustrated. I had been trying to grow my Facebook page forever. It took me like 5 years to get over 10,000 fans. It was very difficult, okay? And then we were planning our fall launch. I'm like, we got to look at this again. I have to grow this page faster. And that's when we discovered this little itty bitty secret. So we went from 10,000 fans to over 44,000 fans. And actually today I'm at over 60,000 fans. As of May 21st, I was only at 10,000, and in July, I'm over 60,000. Basic steps are you want to go for the cheapest likes possible to start. You're then going to expand to your target market, and then you want to convert fans into customers. So going from, okay, so this is what we're going to do into the pages. So these are some of the results for the folks that have gone through this program have said. So Greg said 36 hours into getting my page likes campaign, and I am at 2,001 likes on a $16.21 total spend. If you aren't following Kim Phillips and her great advice, shame on you, on to phase 2, which was good. Mary said, woohoo! When I checked this morning, it was 10,000 likes. See screenshot in less than 72 hours. The system really works. And Courtney said, update, I didn't even see this coming. I shared my success with all of you and thank Kim for the awesome strategy because she got her over her 10,000. When I updated my iPhone, I forgot my Stripe password and I hadn't been getting notifications on my phone. Yesterday I was traveling all day, and when I went to look at my bank account, there was an extra $83.43 that I didn't know where it came from. Stripe transfer. Here's the kicker. I still haven't changed my call to action or my cover photo to get peeps to click into my funnel. From all of those likes and activity, 2 people had gone to my site, bought 2 small digital products. So all I have to say is if you just start, the money will flow in. I can only imagine what is about to happen when I finish the cover photo and call to action. Okay? So she hadn't even gotten all this stuff done yet, and she already sees profit from it. So this stuff works. All right, I put together this slide for you to have these detailed step-by-steps all on one page. This is not going to make sense if you haven't seen this before, but this is here for you because you've invested in a 12-minute social media cash machine. And when we get to the module 6 and we tie it all together, this is one of those pages that you're going to use as your instructional blueprint, that quick and easy, a reference sheet. We'll go through it now, and then I'll detail it all to you moving so you understand what it all means. So first, you're going to pull a quote that is easy to agree with. You can check Pinterest or Instagram or Google for inspiration. So this is something really important. You want to pick a quote that's not controversial. It's not about, it's hard to agree with, but it could be something as simple as, in order to get others to believe in you, you first have to believe in yourself. Bam. That's a quote that most people could agree with, right? That could be something that's there. Of course, that's to match your target market, but that is it. Okay, then you're going to design the quote into a cover photo. You're going to choose promote your page from your business Facebook page. You don't want to change any of the settings that Facebook suggests at this step. You want to keep them just like Facebook says. Then you're going to run the ad with a $20 budget for day one. You're going to then, that's all set up on your Facebook page. And again, we're going to do this live in just a second. You're then going to open up your ad in the Ads Manager. You're going to change the targeting to worldwide. You're going to grow your likes to at least 2,000 new fans and then wait at least 24 hours. You're then going to duplicate the ad set. You're then going to grow that second ad set to at least 2,000 likes and at least 24 hours. And then finally, you're going to change the location targeting on the second ad set to where you want to target. Now, I often get asked questions, why would I go worldwide when my audience isn't worldwide? You do this because this is the way you get the least expensive fans possible. If you don't start with worldwide, you can't get at least 2,000 fans. And once you've gotten these 2,000 fans on one ad, Facebook gets all this great data, and then they can find your exact perfect prospect in your area and charge you the least amount of money for it. If you don't set it up this way, you can't get them this inexpensively. This is the only way to do it. So even if you don't want to focus on worldwide, this is the way you're going to get a ton of fans very quickly, and then you can target on your local market and get the exact person that you are going after. Question in here. Okay, cool. After. All right, let's go into the live demo. Just logging in, y'all. Live TV. Not quite TV. That's not right. Okay, let's just do this. See if this works. We're getting there, y'all. Oh. Wish I had a theme song to play for you right now. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Awesome. We're here. Nice. Okay. So we're in Canva, canva.com. Okay. And now we're going to go to, all you have to do, again, this is a free software, which is awesome. We're going to go into Facebook cover. And we have to choose a background. And so I like to choose just a muted color because that helps create most focus on our quote image. So I'm just going to do a shaded gold background. See what we got here. And there's some, let's see if we can get any free ones. We like free, don't we, people? Yes, we do. Okay, this is fine. And then we'll do this. We'll make it nice and big so it covers our whole background. And then, still not big enough. Get down here. Get down on it. Then I want to change this a little bit. I'm going to change the transparency and make it a little bit lighter. I can also get rid of this little thing. I can also, and I'm doing my images. That's good. I don't really love that. It's a little bit, these aren't awesome. Need something a little bit more just muted colory. I don't think that's a term actually, but must not be free. That's free. Gold background, just gonna do that. we're trying to get to the place where we can, okay, there we go. I was looking for that filter. So the nice thing about it is that they give you a chance to filter it, so it doesn't have to look like it does on here. It can go like crazy contrasted. It can also go, the brightness can change. You can go this. It's not letting us blur though, I don't think. Right? Blur. Ah, that's what I was looking for. So you can't even really see it then. So it doesn't matter what the background is. What's nice about that is you can like just blur the background, which I like to do. And again, all this is included and totally free. All right, so you have to see me deal with this, and that's good. The struggle is real, people. It's real. Now we need to do our text, and we have to put on the text we were talking about. And I was saying, in order for others to believe in you. Oops, that's not right. You first have to believe in yourself. Okay? So that's what we're saying. We also need to make sure we want to try to not have the font too much of the page, so because Facebook doesn't love that. So we're gonna switch that up a little bit. Then I also feel like this is a pretty dark background, so let's oops, lighten it up a bit. Okay, that should be good. Very simple. All right, so then all we need to do here is download this image. On for others to believe in you, you first have to believe in yourself. We go ahead and download it. We're going to do a JPEG, so we're ready to go for Facebook. We download it. Now we're going to go to our Facebook page. Again, we set it up in the beginning of this module, right? So we're good to go there. We do this. All right. So we have in here on our Facebook page this promote button. So we're going to click the word promote. And this is, then we're going to say promote your page, because that's what we want to do here. And you're going to leave all of this stuff exactly like Facebook has it. It doesn't matter, right? Except we have to edit the picture. So we're just going to edit the picture, and we're going to make our text click to like this page if you agree. That's what you want to make the text. We're going to change the image. We're going to upload that picture we just created on Canva. In order for others to believe in you, you first have to believe in yourself. And then we're saying click to like this page if you agree. And that's it. That's all we're going to do. We're going to also make sure our budget is set for $20. Do choose your own. Okay. And then it's already set up for the account. Very good. All right, promote. Now we need to go, and again, following our checklist, we're going to go into our ads manager now and edit this ad. So I actually am going to take you guys through my bookmarks because I have that bookmark, but you will go to facebook.com/ads manager to find yours. Facebook.com/ads manager. All right, we're inside my ads manager now, and we're going to go into the one that we just set up, which isn't it pending? Oh, it just started its one right here, 7:10. All right, sweet. So right inside this, promoting Kim Walsh Phillips is the one that we just set up. We'll go take a look at it. There it is, the thing we just set up. Now we're going to go to the ad set. Now all of the targeting numbers are inside of ad set. So that the ad is the image, the ad set is who you target and where you budget. So that's where they're talking about that. In the ad set, we're going to edit it today. Only one thing that we're going to edit, and that is going to be the location. So I don't know what it picked for me for location. Okay, so people who live in this location. We're going to X this out. Okay. Then we're going to do everyone in this location, and we're going to choose worldwide. Okay. And then we're going to exclude places that we know that are expensive. United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom. And we're doing that because we want Facebook to find the cheapest likes possible. So we're not going to expensive places, but we will target them on when we, you know, we went down the steps. Once we've gotten 2,000 fans on this page, we're going to get 2,000 fans in this ad set. We're going to duplicate it, get 2,000 fans in the next ad set, and then we're going to change the targeting. So I'm just going to hit save and close. That's it. I'm not changing anything else about this ad. It's just going to run just like that. Now, it's like, what's this say? Martha Stewart, when she bakes the cake, she shows you how to bake the cake and then she pulls the cake out of the oven. Because I've already had these running, I'm going to show you what step 2 is, as though it's tomorrow and we've already gotten 2,000 likes. So let's go into the other ones that I have running right now, because I have other likes campaigns going on right at this second. So we have one right here, and let's do lifetime, not just yesterday. Again, promoting Kim Walsh Phillips page. We'll go to one that I have the least amount so far, so you can just do that. Okay, so this one already has 7,000 fans, and it's got come in at 2 cents a piece, so that's good. And then we're going to duplicate it, and then we would just wait for that one to grow to 2,000 as well to show you the next thing that I'm going to do. So let me just show you an example of when I did that. These have those that many. Okay, so this was ad set number 1. Okay, we've gotten 31,000 fans in so far for that ad set at 1 cent a piece. I spent $452 to get 31,000 fans. And then we duplicated this ad set. Once this ad set got up to 2,000, fans, we switched the targeting. So all you do, step 1 is you select the ad set, you hit duplicate ad set, and step 2, you're going to go into the ad set, and you're just going to edit the targeting to where you want to target. So I took off that worldwide, and I changed my targeting to the United States. So we are literally getting United States fans in for 10 cents each. I've grown my audience by 4,165 US-based fans for 10 cents each. And I could never have gotten that cost if I started by going after those types of fans. Okay, so that's the full in the oven baking. Step 1, you create the ad image inside of Canva using the cover photo. If you don't want to use Canva or something else, you're going to use the cover photo dimensions, which are, oops, I just lost it. 1 second, sorry. Which are 828 pixels by 315 pixels. You're going to create your cover photo image. You don't have to worry about those numbers if you're doing it in Canva. It's already set up for you, but if you want to create something else, you're going to create that image. You're going to create the ad on your Facebook page. Then you're going to open it up in Ads Manager. The only thing you're going to change is the targeting to worldwide. Day 2, as long as you have 2,000 fans, you're going to duplicate the ad set, and also grow the next one to 2,000 fans. Once you've done that, you change ad set number 2 into the targeting you want to go after. You keep ad set number 1 running for that 72-hour period, and you will hit your 10,000 fan numbers. Okay, you do have both ad sets running at the same time. We have found within a $100 spend in 72 hours, you can hit 10,000 fans. Cool beans, yo. All right, let me go back into, so at this time, go ahead and post any questions that you might have. This is for Module 1. Module 2, we will focus more on our what your lead magnet is going to be, and then we will move on to Module 3 on how are you going to monetize it. What is your juicy carrot going to be, and how are we going to monetize it? And this is the quick win for how to get more Facebook fans. So go ahead and type any questions that you might have into your chat box right now, and if you're watching this as a recording, post any questions that you might have inside of our Facebook group. Okay, let me see here. James said, when do we get the Instagram guide? James, it should be inside your membership, your course portal already online. If you have any trouble getting any of your bonuses, contact us at info@elitedigitalgroup.com. That's info@elitedigitalgroup.com. But I'll make a note of it for you and make sure that the Instagram course is inside of your course portal right now. Katie said, will you have a list of steps, including when we get onto step 2 after we get the 2,000 likes? I'm hoping that I just showed you that, Katie, in the list of steps that were on the other slide, but if you need an example, if you have any other questions about it, certainly let me know, because that's what those steps were on this slide. Let me pop back to it. Okay, hopefully that is what you mean. This is the this is what you need to do for the once you've hit the 2,000 likes. Michael said, when folks like the ad, are they also liking the Facebook page? Yes, that's likes, fan page ads. When you click like on it, they are liking your page, which is pretty cool. Okay, awesome. Any other questions you guys have? Go ahead and type them into the question box right now. Go ahead and type them into the Q&A right now, or type them into our Facebook group if you're watching this as a recording. Okay, I don't see any other questions. So again, your juicy carrot for this module is to go ahead and post on our Facebook page. What will your juicy carrot be is what it is. That's what your challenge question is for the week. What will your juicy carrot be? What is your target market interested in? What are you thinking of doing? Are you getting stuck? Do you have a great idea about what it's going to be? What will your juicy carrot be? So I will post that as your challenge question for the week. If you're doing this course live, you'll post it today. If you're not, whenever it is that you're going through it, make sure to search for today's challenge question for Module 1. And that's what your search will be, challenge question for Module 1, and make sure to post your answer accordingly. Congratulations for completing Module 1. I will see you next week for Module 2. Bye, everybody.